Labor is a membership organization for people who make conceptual or experimental work with obsolete technology. So she also is a letterpress printer. And we have about 80 members, and they range from people such as my husband, who makes, you know, these handmade audio electronics with vacuum tubes. We have a blogger who makes all our posts by needlepoint. We have a like an urban gardener who uses heirloom seeds. We have a computer programmer who uses old programming languages. And we have like a librarian who has built this private library, all of Deaccession books from other libraries, and many more. So it's a really wide range organization. So most of the publications between here and here, these are all publications for Impractical Labor. So the members, yeah, the members receive these through the mail. Bye, good to see you. See you tomorrow. So it's called the ILSA Quarterly, and so they receive these mailings several times throughout the year. So those are leaflets which we write, typeset, and print on their machine. So wonderful! Press sheets that you can see up there, where I printed this one on top of that one.
Oh, I see. Right. That's really wonderful. Have you been published or in any kind of major?
Has anyone ever heard of you? Me? She's asking.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's the kind of thing I would expect to read in Sunday Times, New York Times Magazine.
No, we have not received that level of attention whatsoever. I mean, I've had a book published in terms of previous work where I produced this book in 50 copies, and a small publisher found it and you know, made a trade edition. But in Practical Labor, we just started this organization in 2008, so it's very new. So I'm presenting about it at the College Art Association conference in Chicago in February. And we're having a show in Philadelphia at a new gallery in March, as long as they can stay on their feet. It's a little rocky right now for small galleries. But yeah, it's very much a very small grassroots kind of thing.
Do you have a website?
Yeah, Impractical Labor. So it's just impractical.
But it has to be labor, Impractical Labor. I think that's the key. It's you have websites, and you don't. It's not like you're Luddites.
Right, exactly. But when you go to the website, you'll see it's an all HTML website. There's no CSS. Like,
oh well, of course. But that goes without saying.
Exactly. So you know, it's just like we have a member who's a computer programmer, but you know, he uses exactly right.
So it's labor.
You're trying to maintain the old learning that is kind of lost. It's not used.
And it's really about the work. You know, I think it's just about like the process of working as being an enjoyable process, like what you do for love as opposed to for money, you know, and just like how you want to spend your time.
Right. If you read Karl Marx, that's exactly what he said.
Actually, and that's what that project is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Printed on stock certificates.
I'm not a communist, but everyone twisted what that was.
I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, yeah, it's totally misunderstood.
Yeah. This is really a lovely endeavor.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's and but also specifically though, like a more conceptual approach to craft. Like I feel like craft has always been around. You know, like it's never really gone away. But then sometimes it can get this kind of snobbery around it, where it's just about reproducing historical forms or something, as opposed to thinking with your hands. You know, that it's like it's innovation. It's just that you're thinking by making. You know, like that's how we think of craft, and that those processes are working.
And I think it's great that you're including people in very diverse areas.
Yeah, we really wanted,
just a bunch of people who do quilts or something.
Right. Well, we really wanted to get that cross dialogue. You know, like what would happen if, like, you know, really different people could talk to each other about their work. And it's nice. So we actually have a listserv online.